Here is how to get unlimited XP in Clair Obscure Expedition 33. If you are looking to gain XP and level your characters, get those skills that you need to get the game-breaking 400 to 500 million or even 1 billion damage builds, this is where it begins. Yo, what's up? It's your one and only Stojimon. I have helped content creators and entrepreneurs under 10,000 subs build viral content systems that grew their channels to over tens of millions of views, land clients, and make over 10k a month. In this video, we will be going through some of the best and most efficient grind spots in Clair Obscure Expedition 33. For the first area, after gaining control of your character, you will come to a place called Spring Meadows. And at the flag shown on the screen right now, you want to turn around and create a loop, defeating all the enemies in the area. After the first enemy down the ramp, you want to head under the bridge to find the second enemy. Just a little bit further up, you will find the third enemy. Now these enemies in this area can net you up to 50 to 70 XP per fight. And very early on in the game at this point, this is a good amount of XP to have. It will allow you to prepare for the next boss fight by gaining a few levels. And from here, you want to turn around, take a left towards the bridge to find the fourth enemy. After defeating the fourth enemy, collect the item that's on the edge of the cliff, drop off the cliff, as I do right here, and make your way back to the flag to rest up and start the cycle all over again. Now doing this will allow you to gain at least a few levels to prepare for the upcoming boss fight. And from there, we'll be moving on to an area where you can actually 10x the XP you gain. The second grind spot is in the second major area of the game called Floating Waters. Now before you head into the structure with the door, if you look to the left, you'll see a flag that is a save point. Now flags in this game work like bonfires in Souls games, so when you rest and save, the enemies in the area respawn. And this is how we can take advantage of XP farming. From the flag, you want to backtrack to the area where there's a whole bunch of mines to find enemies holding mines. You want to take out these 3 enemies in the area that's holding the mines, and then head back to the flag to rest and repeat. Doing this, for every 2 to 3 minutes, you will get about 2.1k XP, which is pretty good this early in the game. For our third XP farming spot, you will need to continue the story until you reach the world map. In this area, just outside a small Burgen Cave, you will find a small group of enemies, and defeating them will give you about 2.8k XP. In order to respawn these enemies, head into the area called the small Burgen. Back on the world map, you can see the enemies have respawned, and doing this over and over will give you about 2.8k XP every 2 to 3 minutes. To get to our fourth XP grinding spot, you can follow my route from the Burgen Cave to the east of the Jesteral Village, as shown on the map right here. Taking out this group of enemies will get you about 6,000 XP every minute. In order to respawn this group, now the fastest way to respawn these enemies is to go to your camp and then leave the camp immediately. Now doing this is the most efficient way to rack up XP per hour, until you get to the hidden Jesteral Arena, which is currently the best early game spot, possibly even mid game spot to grind XP. Now at the hidden Jesteral Arena, this is probably the best and most efficient way to rack up XP. I'm talking about 25k every minute. Now the first boss will give you 1800 to 2.2k XP, and it only takes about 10 seconds to take him down. Now for the second boss, if you can land all your perfect parries, this will only take you about 10 to 12 seconds and you will get about 8.5k XP. Now for the third boss, it does take a little bit longer, especially if you don't get those perfect parries. You can get anywhere from 15 to 19k XP, but it does take up to a minute or over a minute. Now for the fourth and final boss in the hidden Jesteral Arena, he has a bit of a weird attack combo, and it does take some time learning his combos to get those perfect parries. And if you actually take damage, you're only getting about 25k XP, but that's over every 3 minutes. And if you are proficient with taking him down quickly, getting those perfect parries, and boosting your attack as much as you can, you will be able to take him down in 1 minute and get about 30,000 XP. It might not take you very long to learn this boss and be able to take him down in a minute, which will net you 30,000 XP every minute or so. My recommendation for the hidden Jesteral Arena is to take on the second boss. That is the easiest one to do the perfect counters to, and you can easily take it down or him down in 2 shots and get you 8.5k every 10 seconds or so. Doing the second boss over and over will net you about 50,000 XP every minute if you get it done in about 10 to 12 seconds, which is better than doing the final boss, which takes a minute to 3 minutes, and there you only get 30k XP. So the most efficient way to grind at the arena, starting at the early game, possibly even to mid game levels, is to grind the second boss to get the most out of your XP per hour. Now at this point in the game, you don't want to be wasting time to get those game-breaking builds where you can do up to 400 to 500 million or possibly even 1 billion damage. And there you have the ultimate XP farming guide for Clair Pure Expedition 33, early to mid and possibly even late game. Don't forget to drop a like if you found this helpful and share this with somebody else who might need it. And check out the channel for more awesome guides and gaming goodness.